All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to our Saga Campaign, which we've now finally got a witty name for. This is Lorefindel Walks to Mordor. I'm
Ba, ba,
Onitson,
ba, 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 ba. We need a jingle or something. Oh, and I'm Ecthelion.
and today we are up against Flight to the Ford. This is take two, not because we failed on take one, but because take one had audio issues. Gotta love that when that
Rest in
happens.
peace. Yep, so we're trying to record audio separately and do some other audio shenanigans, but you'll have to see us suffer through the endless onslaught of the Nazgul and a number ticking down from 15 all over again.
I think the setup tells me I'm supposed to attach this evil wound to the ring bearer. I'm going to move it up to the top here because it's easier to keep track of there.
Well, that's a good idea to put the ring bearer's life on there.
All right. So, do we have anything special about our decks that we want to talk about today?
We have some shenanigans for eventual burden removal, but I think we'll save those for when they happen. Otherwise, my deck is essentially identical to the one I ran for Knife in the Dark.
And mine is, other than shenanigans enablement, likewise similar. Do you have any, let's see, oh, mind showing me your opening hand?
Not at all. I'm not particularly happy with mine. I think I'll be taking a mulligan.
I
I don't
will
have any of those key secrecy cards.
I will also be taking a mulligan, a handful of lore cards that aren't immediately useful to play, so I'd really like Light of Valinor in the first round if I can get away with it.
Yeah. Lots of resource acceleration in the new hand.
Ooh, very nice indeed. I've got a side quest and a Master of the Forge, so I'm happy.
The first turn Hobbit Cloak will also be critical in fending off the Fell Riders.
Ooh, yes. All right then. Shall we go ahead
Alrighty.
and get started?
Yep. Frodo has been gravely injured in the attack at Weathertop, and will perish if his companions can't bring him to Rivendell in time. Strider leads the hobbits towards the hidden valley, anxiously listening for the sound of black riders.
And we have completed setup. We have one Fell Rider per player in the staging area, as well as the last bridge, which is 2 threat. And then the burden deck is over here in our second encounter deck. So we'll advance straight to 1B.
Alrighty. The road runs along the edge of the hills for many miles from the bridge to the ford of Bruinen, but I have not yet thought how we shall cross that water. One river at a time, we shall be fortunate indeed if we do not find the last bridge held against us. Rider, the Fellowship of the Ring.
Excellent. So I am going to set a reminder for the end of the round on this evil wound. I figured out what went wrong last time, where you have to enable reminders before you can set them. So I'm ready to go ahead and start.
Sounds good.
All right, my first play is going to be double back the side quest, followed by a Master of the Forge, who will immediately exhaust to pick up. Ooh, Rivendell Bow or an Elven Spear.
Hmm. Probably the spear.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. Your deck isn't likely to need combat help.
Yeah, I think Mary will be dual wielding daggers before too long.
I'm also going to ditch this veteran Sword Elf to put a resource onto Glorfindel. And let's see, we have 6 threat in the staging area. I think I'm safe to use Baravor's card draw this round. What do you think?
Sure, go for it.
Ooh, Test of Will. I
Always nice to see.
I will keep that. And that's all I got.
All right. I will spend one from Sam. He pulls a hobbit cloak out of his backpack. Um, Pippin, meanwhile, is out looking for some, I don't know, vegetation. Sam told him to bring him a shrubbery, and he obviously found something. Um, and then I think I'll do another one on Mary. He will just be resourceful all by himself in the corner. And that's all from these very secret hobbits.
All right then. If there is 6 threat in the staging area, I will commit 8 to the quest.
Okay. I will send, let's do 7 on double back.
Ooh. That could be interesting. It also occurred to me we're going to have to do something about these fell riders in the staging area.
Keep in mind that they do have 33 engagement cost thanks to Pippin.
Right.
So we won't have to worry immediately about them besides their effect.
Right. All right. So I'm more than willing to take on double back. Our first reveal is Surging Treachery. I'm fine with that. Surges into Pathless Country.
Wonderful.
And your card.
Everyone is blank. It gains Surge.
Is that bad enough to cancel? I don't think that's bad.
Sam wouldn't be able to ready and defend this turn. But other than that, I don't think that has a huge effect. Keep in mind that if you test to wield it, it would get rid of the Surge as well as the effect.
Right.
But I don't know if you'd want to save that.
Ooh, it does mean that we'd lose Frodo's response if, say, we revealed a third Fell Rider. But you know what? I'm willing to risk it. So I'll just let it surge.
Okay. This is me, and it is a peril. We must either shuffle the top card of the burden deck into the encounter deck and reveal an additional encounter card, or raise each player's threat by 3 and immediately end the quest phase. Ouch. I feel so lonely right now. I don't think we can afford to do a burden for the rest of the campaign. So I think we're going to have to take on the Fell Riders. I don't know. We're going to have to do the burden, because if we raise our threats by 3, both of the Fell Riders will come down, and that means a hero death. So either it's a burden for the rest of... either it's a burden now or a hero death now. And so let's take the burden that we can hopefully exercise later.
All right. The burden is Way to the Ring.
Boo. Okay, fortunately it just goes into the encounter deck. And let's get a surge.
It surges?
Drum roll, please. Yes, reveal an additional encounter card according to Stricken Dumb.
Oh, gosh.
Which is a terrifying card.
You know, I can take one Fell Rider and take it undefended on Glorfindel. So, it'll just be the one with the black steed? That's awful. No,
Indeed.
That's okay. And then next round it'll just engage you, and Sam will ready and Mary can kill it.
Okay.
And that surges into... Of course it does.
Okay.
Well, this is a little different than
For sure, the encounter deck is not pulling any punches.
So we make exactly 4 progress, if I've done my math right. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. And
that's perfect.
We perfectly clear double back. And travel to Pathless Country.
Why not?
At the beginning of the encounter phase, I will reduce the ring bearer's threat by 1 or life by 1, and for this Fell Rider, and then take the Fell Rider with a black steed.
Okay.
Oh, I could take both of them and then do Mr. Underhill, and then take the other one
Um,
undefended.
I don't think the ring bearer's life is too important.
Okay, you're
Um,
probably right.
and the two black riders are going to pose a long-term issue because they're hard to kill.
Fair
It's probably
point.
better sorry for now.
All right, I'll take the attack undefended. Well, okay, that was going to happen anyways, so Lorefindel
That's
has
right.
3 hit points remaining. And let's move on to the next round.
Those guys are just too fast on their horses.
Apparently so.
Uh,
I'll pass the
Mr.
Frodo
Frodo.
stack over to you.
Alrighty. Um, I will spend 2 from Mary to instantly get him dual wielding.
Very good.
I will spend 2 from Frodo for Frodo's intuition and draw 4 cards. Um, I will play the Shirefolk to get me down to 12 threats. And let's do a Staff of Lebethron on Sam once again, pulling literally everything out of his backpack. Over to you.
All right, I'm going to draw 2 cards with Barivor. Will of the West and another test of will. Exciting. Master of the Forge will... I don't have an attachment. And I was about to get a Rivendell Minstrel. This was obviously the wrong direction to go about it. So I'll shuffle my deck.
Well, the common theme of this game so far seems to be that hindsight is 2020.
Yes, I think it does. You know what? I'm going to play a second Master of the Forge. And this time I'm going to pull out an Elfstone. Not that that will do me any good. I will also spend one of Glorfindel's resources to heal a point of damage off of him. And that's all I got.
Alright, on to questing then.
I've got 6.
I will send 7.
Okay. Ah, you'll need Pippin's attack to kill one of the Black Riders.
Precisely.
Okay, so is that 13 between us?
Was it 6? I believe so.
Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at things that I don't think we have much more to do. So, 13 against 9 already in the staging area.
And let's pray that Weight of the Ring doesn't come out and get attached to Frodo.
I believe the phrase is, you just jinxed us.
I believe that's a scoop. I think we're stuck with that burden.
I have condition removal.
Oh, you do? That's right. Okay.
Actually, this makes it easier. Athelas plus Shadow of the Past plus Out of the Wild means we got rid of it.
You're giving away the shenanigans. All right.
Sorry.
Sounds good. No, I'm just kidding. Well, let's stick it on Frodo.
Actually, and it might be better to do that than to cancel... than to use, like, Frodo to cancel it.
Yeah, we'll just have to keep exhausting
I can test of will... Well, we don't have the rest of the combo, so we'll leave it attached to Frodo until we do.
Right. Yeah, probably be wisest. Did we remember to remove the ring bearer's life?
No. Thank you. A pale blade, we say.
Probably the ring wraith. We don't have to worry about him yet.
Oh, there's a thought. I was thinking just toss it on the fell rider because Sam will have... Oh, that would mean Sam would take a damage, wouldn't it?
Right.
Yeah, we'll toss it on the fell rider. it also surges.
All right.
Well then,
This is exciting.
2, 4, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We're failing the quest by 1.
Okay.
While I'm at it, I'm going to ditch Hotom Bombadil to Arwen for a resource on Glorfindel. Just because. And that's all I got.
For encounter phase, I'll take a rider with the steed and a rider without a steed.
Oh, okay. Are you planning on Mr. Underhilling one?
Oh, I didn't even think about that. I was planning on doing a sneak attack, but Mr. Underhill is probably a better option.
Okay. I was thinking if you Mr. Underhill, that was one of the reasons I was thinking of just putting the Pale Blade on the Fell Rider that has the steed.
Oh,
If
I
we're
didn't
going to
even
kill
think
it, if you
about
Mr.
that.
Underhill it, we can knock both of them out.
Why don't we retroactively do that
Okay.
since it hasn't affected the game state any since then?
Right.
Okay.
So that'll
Also,
ready Sam.
Sam readies, and he is up to more stats. And I draw a card from Pippin. I have an even better sneak attack option now. Oh, if I had one more attack, he could do some.
You will
some
have one
damage.
more attack because Mary will ready Pippin.
That is beautiful. And I think Sam actually has up to 5 defense and a second card draw. And we haven't even bet. Is this better? I don't know.
Oh,
Okay,
also,
well,
I'm going to pull one of the another life off for the Fell Rider we're leaving up there.
yes, good thought. So Mr. Underhill on the left one, and then Sam with the Staff of Lethron on the right one.
Discarded? Whew, and that was a good discard.
Great. We're going to have Merry and Pippin attack kill the left one.
Okay, between them that is 9 attack,
Perfect.
and he is
Merry
dead.
will ready his buddy Pippin. And then a sneaky Beorning comes along. And combined with Pippin and the +5 attack, will kill that Fell Rider.
And done.
And at the end of the phase, Beorn will just pop right back into the hand.
Yes.
Yes, please. Give me some more Nazgul. These hobbits are not having any of it.
All right. And
Here's most of the Frodo stack.
I shall take control. And then use my 2 Masters of the Forge. Light of Valinor, I needed that. And the second one. Athelas or Unexpected Courage? I'm feeling like Athelas. Just
Is
to
this with Master of the Forge?
Yes.
I think we're still waiting for some more pieces of the combo. So I would maybe say the Unexpected Courage.
Okay.
Even maybe for Sam. And that way I could take both of the enemies once again.
Ooh, there's an idea. And now I'll do Barivore for even more insane card draw. And I have 15 cards in my hand. I have drawn through a third of my deck, and I have not yet seen an ally. Just wanted to point that out.
Minus the Masters of the Forge.
Okay, I have not yet seen an important ally.
You've not yet seen an ally with a non-zero digit in willpower or attack.
Well, let's get Light of Valinor and Asphaleth out onto Glorfindel. And let's just drop 2 progress on that old road.
Fantastic.
And while I'm at it, how does a Protector of Lorien sound?
Great. Did we remember to ring Bear's life at the end of the last round?
That reminder is not going off. So apparently I
Interesting.
didn't fix it. So you say you want an unexpected courage on Sam?
Yeah, I'm debating between Sam and Mary, but I think Sam's probably the better option.
All right, all yours.
Thank you.
Um, and I see you have a shadow of the past. I'll keep mine for now, just in case.
Okay.
And over to you.
Sounds good. I have got nothing, except a little surprise maybe during the quest phase, or the combat phase, wherever it's needed more.
All right then. Yeah, I'm not in a place where I could take a Black Rider, I just couldn't kill it.
Right. Could you kill it with support from Gandalf's direct damage?
I can't actually do damage to anything at the moment.
Okay.
I need a Rivendell Minstrel so I can get my Song of Battle out so I can play my Elven Spear.
Gotcha. We'll leave the combat to the hobbits for now. I didn't think that the thing that could be said. Um, well, we will leave the combat for the hobbits then.
Okay, I will quest for 8 then.
Um, let's do 5 from here.
Okay. 13 against 10 in the staging area.
Okay.
First reveal is another Ring Wraith.
We shouldn't have to worry about him for a little bit.
Nope. And the second reveal.
That is a peril for me. So this is uncancelable. Search the encounter deck and discard pile for a Nazgul. Either add it to the staging area or put it into play engaged with the first player.
I will not consult with you, but I will tell you what's in the deck.
Yeah, why
There's
don't you?
1 Fell Rider and 2 Ring Wraiths.
Okay. I'm getting to be a little concerned about the Ring Bearer's life, especially since we don't quite have any progress on the main quest yet. And I don't want to put an enemy engaged with you. So let's just do another Ring Wraith in the staging area where he can party with his 38 engagement cost.
Okay. I shall do that for you. So that has added 6 threat to the staging area.
The 4 are abroad.
So we are currently losing by 3.
Okay, not too much of an issue.
Hmm,
I think at this point we have a lot bigger problems than threat on our hands.
probably true.
Um,
So the Fell Rider will come to me automatically if I don't do anything about the Ring Bearer's life.
Also, we did need to exhaust the ring for Weight of the Ring.
Yes.
I'll try to remember that.
Hmm. You know, I think I can... If I optionally... Well, if I... Can we afford 1 more off the Ring Bearer's life? If we can, then I'll leave it up there for you to engage and kill.
Okay. I could perhaps engage and kill. Yeah, I could engage and kill a ring wraith with help from either of my buddies in the wings.
Okay, well then
Um,
I'll take the Fell Rider and I'll block... I'll just defend with Glorfindel and ditch cards to Protector of Lorien as needed.
that's a good idea. And then I'll optionally engage a ring wraith. Um, drawing a card, readying Sam, and bolstering his statistics.
Okay. And here we'll go the shadow cards.
Great.
Oh, hey. We actually were questing for 14 because Frodo has Noble Hero.
Oh, that's right.
So we'll drop our threat by 1 less. Or,
Okay.
yeah.
let's leave some willpower counters on him just so we don't forget.
So I will block with Glorfindel. He will take 3 damage, and because he'll survive that, I won't even... Oh. You know what? I'm going to ditch the cloak, ditch the raiment, and just take 1 point of damage.
Alright, I am going to sneak into Gandalf, dealing 4 damage to this Nazgul boy over here.
Okay.
And then defend with said Gandalf.
Excellent.
Then these two should be able to take him down.
Yep. Very good. At the end of the round, the ring bearer's life goes away. And we ready up.
Pass the Frodo stack. I will spend 2 from the Frodo stack for some intuition, drawing 4 cards. We'll drop another Shire Folk to drop 13. I will get not 1, but 2 Beorning Skin Changers.
Huh, this is really weird. I'm only seeing the back of the Beorning Skin Changer.
Do you have the image pack installed?
I thought I did.
I'm flipping them over. Can you see them flipping?
I can see them flipping. That's really weird. Yeah, I must have something weird going on with my octagon, so I'll just deal with it for the moment.
Well, you'll have to trust me on it then. Actually...
Well, I can hover over it and it tells me what it is. So...
Okay, interesting. I'll actually only spend 1, or spend the money for 1. And get an elf stone.
Aha.
And that leaves me with enough cash for Gandalf, who will go home. Oh boy.
Well, thank you.
And that is that.
All right. With the first Master of the Forge, I will pull out Vigilant Guard. With my second Master of the Forge, whoops, that's the top 10, I will pull out Athelas. And then with Barivor, I will draw 2 for an Elf Stone and another Athelas. I mean, I'm getting ridiculous levels of draw, but still not what I need. This is incredible.
Yeah, that hand is a little thick.
All right, then.
Okay.
And I can also play down an Athelas onto Barivor for next round.
Okay.
Well, not necessarily next round, but for some future round.
Right.
And discard one of my Elf Stones to Arwen for a resource.
Great. As for questing...
Oh, I'll also ask Fuloth away the old road.
Okay. Let's do 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll do 9 here.
Okay, and I'll send 6. So, 15 between us.
Great.
Against 8.
Okay, we should be set.
First reveal. Okay, we lose
4 willpower and a ring bearer's life.
Okay. 9's still okay. Second reveal, this one's mine. Black Steed, that's fine. We were going to engage one anyways.
Yep.
And Stricken Dumb. I'm okay raising threat. I'm not okay taking another burden. This is mine. Okay, I'm raising threat and ending the quest phase.
Awesome. I will choose to believe that you just wanted the Elfstone for yourself, even though deep in my heart I know that it's for the good of the campaign.
All right.
As for engagements, I will grab the guy with the steed, who is still well below the threshold of allowing me to ready Sam, get the boost, draw a card, etc. I will now take this opportunity to transform a Beorning Skin Changer into a Beorn. Gandalf will defend just fine. And
Ooh, discard a non-objective attachment.
oh, that's a new one.
Goodbye, old bogey stories.
Oh, yeah. Good call on that one. And then he will just get piled on by a whole slew of angry hobbits.
There we go.
And how does that ring wraith put damage on it?
I don't know how it has a damage on it.
You just dropped a token on the table. It happens.
Yep.
Okay. Next round.
Okay.
And drop the ring bearer's life.
Yes. Things are starting to get dicey now. Master of the Forge 1 grabs me
I'll do the
Athalas.
Daron runes while you're doing that.
Master of the Forge 2 gets me the Song of Battle. And come on, Barivor, get me a high-cost ally. Elven Light and a Hasty Stroke. Okay. Discard Elven Light to put a resource onto Glorfindel and draw it back with Arwen. Okay. I will spend Frodo's resource unless you'll need it next round.
I don't really need the Frodo's intuition that gravely.
Okay, then I will spend Frodo's resource to give Glorfindel a Song of Battle. And now he also has an Elven Spear. And I can give him Vigilant Guard.
And with all those attachments, he still has a free restricted slot. Imagine that.
Yep. Which will be going on to Elven Mail shortly. And
Alright.
okay, this is what I got.
Sounds good. As he was doing his planning during the action window, I discarded a Beorning Skin Changer to a Daron's runes. I will just pay for a Beorning Guardian straight off, and a fast hitch on Mary.
Excellent.
That's all for me.
Okay then. I will quest for 3, 6, 9. Then I will discard Elven Light to Protector of Lorien. Draw it back again. And discard it a second time to Protector of Lorien. And I have no more resources to draw it, so this Elfstone's going to go to waste. So I'm committing 11 to the quest.
Okay. I don't believe these totals are accurate anymore. So I will send 5.
All right. This is
Actually, let's do Mary as well, and then ready him. So 7 from me.
what's the top card of the discard pile? Oh, Black Steed. That is not worth bringing back with Shadow of the Past.
No, not particularly.
So you sent 5, you said?
7. I sent
7.
Mary as well.
Oh, right. So we're at 18 against 5 in the staging area. The first reveal is a Pale Blade, which surges, and we lose 3 willpower. No, we don't. Yes, we do.
And we do have to exhaust the ring.
That is also true. And then your card.
Okay. Let us get a ring wraith in staging. Are there any ring wraiths left in the deck?
I will
If there are,
find out.
just throw one in staging. That seems to be our go-to option here.
There is a Ring Wraith and a Fell Rider.
Yep, let's throw the ring wraith in staging.
Okay. So we have added. So we lost 3 willpower and added 3 threat for a net result of questing successfully by 7, which is 1, 2, 3,
Okay.
4, 5, 6, 7.
And we are making some progress to Rivendell.
All right. So, do you want to take a Ring Wraith?
Yeah, I'll even take the one with the pale blade.
Okay. There it is.
Great. I'll draw a card, the whole shebang. And we will do a sneak attack, Gandalf, to draw 3 cards.
Very nice.
Okay, we got some good stuff. We finally have some exorcism of evil, burdensome, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, Gandalf will defend.
Okay. Very good.
And Hobbit buddies will take him down.
There he goes.
Gandalf will pop back. And next round, remember to reduce the ring bearer's life.
Yep. We're getting into a really kind of scary territory here.
Yep, it's time to move. I think we should make straight for this bridge.
Okay.
Daron's runes, discarding an extra for intuition. That's unnecessary at this point. Shirefolk, drop the threat down to 14. Timely Aid. I just drew both of my expensive Dunedain, but we do have a good Beorning Guardian coming out.
All right.
Halbarad unfortunately still costs 4, and the bear is a little expensive. But we do have enough resources to get rid of Weight of the Ring. I don't know if you want to do that right now, or
Well,
a little bit later.
let's see if we can first get rid of the one from the last bridge.
Oh, right. I should have more copies of Out of the Wild buried in the deck. How about you? What do you have in the way of planning?
The first thing I will do is 2 Masters of the Forge. Nothing. And a Superfluous Light of Valinor. Then I will do Elven Light with Arwen, drawing another Elven Light,
I still don't see any allies.
which I will discard to Arwen to get a resource, and then draw it back into my hand.
I
And
want
that
everyone in the
that
audience to
kind of
just
a
appreciate your hand right now.
and then I will use Barivore to draw two more cards.
Oh, wow. Well, the spirit cancellation is strong with this one.
Yes. Because I have nothing else to do with the resources, I'm gonna play an Elven Male on Glorfindel.
I don't think I have any problem with saying that Glorfindel effectively now has +3 in every one of his stats.
Yeah, that's. Yep, he's essentially a 6 willpower, 6 attack, 4 defense if needed character with 11 hit points.
That's insane. All right, is it questing time?
It's
Or are
questing
we going to
time.
have a Burning Brands?
Nope, it's
You,
questing time.
okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's get our butts to Rivendell as soon as
Alright,
possible.
I will discard 2 copies of Elven Light and a Light of Valinor. So I'm questing for 9.
And we got 10 from this side.
So 19 against 5. The first reveal is the Fell Rider,
Bring it on.
and the second is a Pathless Country. Hallelujah!
Hallelujah.
I can actually put that elf stone down if by any miracle I get an ally in my hand next round.
uh,
So
um,
we make 10 progress, it looks like.
Great. Do we have any way of boosting that?
No, I think I have already discarded everything to Protector of Lorien. I can.
Where's Rosie Cotton when you need her?
Stuck in the Shire, apparently.
Yeah. Well, I guess we still have the last bridge to clear anyway.
Okay. Oh,
Why don't we travel there?
I should have used last round Asphalloth to put 2 progress onto the active location, thus getting us 2 more progress on the quest. Oh well. Misplay on my part. I
All
will
right.
not make that mistake this time. And
Okay.
traveling to
It's the
Pathless
last
Country.
bridge. Let's do the last bridge.
Ooh, that's not a bad idea at all. Oh, we have to in order to move on.
Advance.
So there we go.
Yeah. And I have to reveal the top card of the Burden deck, which
Yep.
is from
Fear of Discovery.
that is Double Surge.
Okay, and I don't have a resource for a Test of Will. All these spirit cards and nothing to cancel, nothing to pay for them.
All right. Well, Surge number 1. That's just fine. Surge number 2.
Also
Just fine.
fine.
And Fear of Discovery is going to get placed back on top of the deck thanks to 2 resources. Actually, we'll do one from Merry and one from Frodo. Shadow of the Past.
Okay.
And then one from Pippin. We'll get rid of it using Out of the Wild.
Alrighty. There is 1 burden down and 1 to go.
Awesome.
And the Fell Rider is going to remove a life from Frodo,
Actually, I'll engage it.
or you can engage it.
And I'll take the Ring Wraith too.
Okay.
Drawing 2 cards. Honestly, at this point, I just need the card draw. Sam and the Staff of Lebethron will exhaust to discard the Ring Wraith Shadow.
Hallelujah.
Sam will ready with Unexpected Courage and defend against the Fell Rider.
There it is.
Merry will attack for 8 with the Beorning Guardian helping to kill the Ring Wraith.
Probably. Yep, I should have waited to hear you out.
You're good. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, Merry readies the Beorning Guardian.
Mm-hmm.
And then 9 will take out the other one.
And there we go.
And we now have a Nazgul free table as we move into the next round with only 5 life left for our Ring Bearer.
There it is. And I finally have an ally.
Hallelujah. And we don't have the Elfstone. Why can't we have nice things?
I have no idea, but, it doesn't matter too much, because I instead am going to play to the sea,
I'll drop the Daron's runes.
move Arwen a little out so I can actually see what's on her. Exhaust to the sea to drop a burning brand and a superfluous elven spear and the extra Asphaloth. And get Galdor of the Havens into play for a single resource. And then I will ditch Will of the West to Arwen to put a resource onto Glorfindel. No, to put a resource onto her and draw a card via Galdor's response. And then I will play a Rivendell Minstrel, and I have no songs left in my deck.
Okay. I'm still looking for our another exorcism.
Okay, I can leave Barivor up at the moment to give you extra card draw if you need it. Or if you say, if we have an enemy, engage it, and you find what you're looking for, I can exhaust her to do Athelas and get rid of the burden attachment.
I think I'll probably drop Gandalf for card draw, actually. And then we'll check and see if Barivor's Athelas is necessary.
Okay.
First things first, though, Sam wants Rosie out on the field. Then we will do a... how do I want to spend this? Let's do a fast hitch onto Samwise and a Gandalf for triple. Actually, let's not do the fast hitch. Let's leave that on Pippin. Triple card draw, and
there it is.
We are prepared to remove the burden.
I will immediately exhaust Barivor, discarding the Athelas to discard condition attachment from Frodo.
And then you have Shadow of the Past, I believe.
Oh, and I'm out of a...
You have one from Frodo.
I have one
and
from
from
Frodo
Arwen.
and one from Arwen.
And then mustering the last of our resources, Pippin will cast the mighty spell.
Before we do that,
Okay.
I'm actually going to slightly retcon. I'm going to leave Barivor up until after the after staging, so that we will have Arwen's resource available for a test of will at need.
Okay. Do you want to grab me back out of the wilds, out of the victory display then?
Oh.
Since I don't know who has control over it. We'll just stick that back in my hand.
Sorry about that. I just
You're
suddenly got paranoid.
That is fine. We have the entire rest of the game to do this. Maximum.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Sorry about that. We had a little bit of audio issues we had to resolve. We got everything worked out now, I hope. So,
all right.
How much are you committing to the quest?
That's right. We were requesting. I will send 5. No, I'll send 7 at the minimum.
Okay, I'll send 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And apparently I haven't used my Masters of the Forge yet. But that's fine. So that's 20 between us.
Okay. Do you think that'll be sufficient? We got 6 in the staging area, potentially down to 4. I think we'll be fine.
And we need to make 6 progress.
Okay.
First reveal. Stricken dumb. I cancel that. I'm first player. It's a peril card. I cancel that. Your reveal.
Okay. Yes! I always have to be happy whenever I see these.
I'll ask Asphaloth to put 2 more progress. No. I'll ask Asphaloth to put 2 progress on the other Pathless country. Because if I put
Okay.
2 more on this one, it'll go away as soon as we travel, and we can't put an elf stone on it.
That is right.
So,
I believe that clears pursued by the enemy.
it does, by a
And
rather significant margin.
Unfortunately, we don't have enough resources left for Shadow of the Past this turn, so we'll have to wait until next turn.
But that should be fine, I believe.
Yeah, absolutely. And the Test of Will was definitely a great call. Anyway, on to Rivendell.
Alright, the last bridge goes to the victory display. We advance the quest.
Black horses leaped down the hill in pursuit, and from the riders came a terrible cry such as Frodo had heard, filling the woods with horror in the East Farthing far away. It was answered, and to the dismay of Frodo and his friends, out from the trees and rocks away on the left, 4 other riders came flying. 2 rode towards Frodo, 2 galloped madly towards the ford to cut off his escape. The Fellowship of the Ring.
Alright. When revealed, add the Ford of Bruinen to the staging area and the Witch King.
Alright.
While at least 1 Nazgul enemy is in play, gets plus 15 quest points, and we continue reducing the Ring Bearer's life. Oh, we don't have to clear the Ford of Bruinen to win.
We don't. I think that's only a nightmare. So if you want to get an Elfstone going, then we could easily travel to one of the Pathless countries and only have to go through 2 quest points.
Let's do that.
The Witch King is at 15 engage, actually, and he's immune to player card effects. So he's not boosted by Pippin, which means he will engage one of us. And if he engages me, he won't that's fine. I'll take him.
Okay. Yeah, I was thinking you could probably just defend with Gandalf and still kill him.
Right. And let's look at the shadow.
Sorry about that. I was dealing with notifications.
You were just fine. We got 7, 10, 16, 18.
And that is more than enough to kill the Witch King.
Great.
And as long as we don't reveal a Nazgul enemy, and there are only 6 cards left in the encounter deck, so we shouldn't, we only need to make 15 progress.
Alright.
So,
And I think that's the end of the round.
that is the end of the round. We'll pull another life off
Token
of the Ring Bearer. I'll pass the Frodo stack over to you.
Sounds good. So now all we have to do is rid Frodo of the weight of the ring, and then we'll be home free to Rivendell.
Alright. So...
I'm glad Rosie finally got to join the party.
Yep. So, I want to save a resource.
I'm going to pay for your Elfstone. Actually, it's my turn for the Elfstone.
It is your turn for the Elf Stone.
I'll pay for my own Elfstone then, thank you very much. And that'll be all.
Okay. I will...
Just kidding. I'm going to play Gandalf too.
Oh, okay. I'm going to save another resource for a test of will because I'm paranoid like that. And I will exhaust Barivor, ditching Athelas to heal all damage on Frodo and discard the weight of the ring. I will then pay 2 resources to play Shadow of the Past to put the weight of the ring back on top of the encounter deck.
I reduce my threat by 5 with Gandalf, and then I will play Out of the Wilds and get rid of Weight of the Ring.
Alright, and just to take a look, we have 2 copies of Power in their Terror, the Trolls Camp, and the 9 Are Abroad in the top 4 cards.
Okay, that should be pretty safe then.
And there are 2 other cards in the encounter deck that I do not know.
Okay.
I will then ditch a Hasty Stroke to put a resource on Arwen. And exhaust to the sea, discarding this last shadow of the past. No, discarding another hasty stroke, and spending a resource off of Glorfindel to put an Imladris caregiver into play.
Great.
Anything else?
I think that's everything.
Then let us quest. I'll quest for 3. Oh, actually, I'm also going to use the Masters of the Forge because there's a rather high likelihood that they are going to get killed off this round.
Oh, that's right. Poor guys. I don't see much hope for the Imladris caregiver either, I'm going to be completely honest.
That's also a fair point. So 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 is what I'm sending.
And I'm sending 15 plus, and you know you're going all out when Beorn is questing.
So my 11 plus your 15 is 26. Whoops, I think I adjusted your willpower. There. So 26 between the two of us against 2,
Okay.
4, 6, 8 in staging. And I will ask for... Actually, before we commit to the quest, I will ask Sloth away that pathless country and its elfstone.
Oh, before we commit to the quest.
To let you put...
Then
Exactly.
we'll get a Sulian, and she will add 3, putting me up to 18.
There we go. So 29 against 8 in the staging area. And you can discard that elfstone if you like.
Okay.
Your reveal.
My reveal.
Power in their terror. That will
This isn't
lose
a
us...
peril, so we can discuss it. Should we just let it resolve?
What does it lose
We
us?
would-
It loses us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 willpower and 1 off the boost from Rosie.
Yes.
With that, we're still making it enough to clear it this round, so I think we're fine. Let's
Okay.
let it resolve.
We'll get a couple damage around on various allies.
And I will lose the Masters of the Forge and the Imladris caregiver.
Rest in peace. They served you well. They were there for you when the rest of the allies were not.
Yes. So now we'll reveal the 9 are abroad. We are all blank.
Yes! Not happy for Rosie, but it doesn't surge.
And it doesn't surge, which means we're making 23 questing against 8 in the staging, and that is exactly 15 progress.
Well played.
Whew. That was a lot more harrowing than...
I have to say, I was a little worried there at the beginning of the quest, but I think this little veritable army of hobbits pulled through.
Absolutely. I think you were doing the carrying this time round, although I did get everything onto Glorfindel I wanted.
You did, and you did get quite the assortment of attachments. If you hadn't been packing that condition removal, Frodo would have probably had to deal with the weight of the ring for the rest of his journey, but thanks to some lucky healing by the Dunedain, he has been lifted of his burden, for now at least.
Yep. All of my expensive allies are in the bottom 18 cards of my deck. All of
That's
them.
hilarious.
3
Who do
copies
you
of
all have? You
Gildor,
have
2 more...
Gildor and Iristor.
The other 2
Galdor.
copies of Galdor, the other 2 veteran sword elves, all 3 copies of Gildor, 2 more copies of the Rivendell Minstrel.
Well, we will have to rest in peace, knowing that we might have made it, but you didn't get any good allies, and my threat remained in the double digits.
Well, you know, I'll take it. A win's a win.
We will take it. A burdenless win at that one. We will see you guys next week, or whenever we do our next recording, for The Ring Goes South.
All right. Shall we do campaign resolution before we sign off?
Sure.
Add each burden card in play, in the encounter deck, and in the discard pile to the campaign pool, and the added cards have been earned by the players.
Oh, wait. Pippin is wonderful. Thank you, Pippin.
Whew. All right. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.
Farewell.